Okay, here it is, Ekadasi. Yes. 8th of May, Ekadasi. Vrindavan temperature is pretty good. It's off and on raining. Giving trouble to the people of wheat. I went around to some of the families and asked what was going on. And what they're doing is they're using their brain. They cut some wheat and then they wait. And then they cut some wheat and then they wait. And I went even over to see how the wheat grain was doing. And I could feel it in my hand that it was dry. It wasn't wet. It hadn't been moistened or anything like that. So they're doing it all right, but it really is difficult. You can't try to do it in 1 day or 2 days. You have to do it according to the rain that's coming. Okay, now, today, Ekadasi, nice day to talk about something. Let's see. I got this microphone way over here. Probably didn't even hear anything. Okay, even if I put the microphone pretty close, you can't hear. Okay, yeah, 8th of May, just to make sure, Ekadasi, wonderful Ekadasi. And in just 2 days, it's Lord Nrsingadeva's appearance date. Okay? In the moon calendar, you always lose like a day. Because it's on the 14th day of the waxing moon, which today is the 11th, 12th day mixed together. So it becomes complicated sometimes. Okay, so now, being this Ekadasi, and we're just sitting here talking, I just wanted to bring up a matter. It's not a matter against something like advancement. You know, AI, I'm not against it. But it has to be examined very nicely. The personalities that are programming, yeah, the personalities, I mean, like, come on, you guys. The guys that are programming AI, the guys that are programming AI are the businessmen. The corrupt businessmen, as we could call them, and also very rich businessmen. And in slavery, it's just something natural. It's seen all the time. Even in schools, even in military, even it's always there, where one wants to dominate over another. Well, slavery isn't a surprising thing, but you don't want to be enslaved. And when you connect with the spiritual energy, you become a little bit out of their scope, because you can't be deviated so easily. You can't be fooled. You're looking for some reality, an eternal reality, not just a temporary, pleasurable reality, but an eternal reality. So you got the programmers doing the basic programming. Now these programmers, they've publicly announced that they know the DNA that's activated for people that believe in God, and people who have a strong belief in God. What is that DNA? So it would be easy just to grab, on their part, just to grab that DNA and program it to what they think you should think of God. Not what I think or some scriptural things, but this is their, and it cannot be looked at as something bad. Oh, we're going to get rid of all the problems between the Muslims, the Christians, and this and that. It looks like it's really beneficial, but they cannot give benefit, spiritual benefit. They're only, whenever they think of benefits, they mean, or they only see dollar signs, euro signs, rupee signs. That's just what they see. and also they see the sign of good health. So they can give you, or they can have in mind of giving you good health. They can have in mind of having a calm, a calm government. In other words, a government that doesn't have to enforce its control, but he's still in control. Don't get me wrong. The government that you don't see that he's in control, but he's still very much in control, and you have to admit it, very much in control. So, knowing this programming that was coming out, and this all comes because we have become lazy. Everything that AI had is just an accumulation of all of our thoughts. It is nothing. AI can't accumulate something that doesn't already come out of the human brain or even a creature's brain. It can only accumulate those things, put it together. That's it. It has no way to redefine something, So, knowing that this was going to come about, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu up here, he came and he gave a lift out of all this. Because why? AI wants to be guru. If they look at all the religions, the personality, whether a pope or guru, a meditation person, or anything, they always see that they're at top place. They have all the comfort, they have all the things that they need. So this is the road that AI is taking. You may say, well, this brings in religion. No, it doesn't bring in religion. It brings in a misconception, because that is what they have. They have a misconception. And all they're looking for is the human's propensity to believe in something. Even if it's unbelievable, we always have a propensity to believe in something better. That's all they need. And then they just guide that. And they use that. Pretty good. So we have to be very careful. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although he did establish a total movement, the Gaudiya Vaishnava movement, and so many of his followers have taken the endeavor of writing voluminous works, incredible works about the Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Although he did all that, still he does make statements that gives us a little bit of an awakening that we should have. Especially one of the statements says, he declares that he is not a Brahmana. He is, in other words, a person in charge of a religious sect. I'm not a Brahmana. I'm not a Kshatriya, an administrator. I'm not a Vaishya. He goes through all of that because he knows the caste system in this era is going to be like backwards. Those that should be guiding are at the lower end, and those that are guiding are at the upper end. He knows all this is about to happen. So he, being a leader, says, I am not all this. And what am I? I am only the servant of those who serve the Lord. And of course, the highest service is love, prem. And that love is given by the gopis. So, I am the servant of those who serve the gopis. I don't even serve directly to God, but I serve those who serve the gopis, and they have love. So, being that like that, the message, the one side of the message is going all over the world. AI is all over the world. It's in every nook and cranny of this existence right now. It's all over the world. So to also be in all places, then all the rules and regulations, if a rule and regulation is not at this moment a very positive rule and regulation for you, then you have the alternative of just saying that this is the error of Kali Yuga, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given me everything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given everything. He has given me Nam. You know, he's given me Nam. He has given me Shiksha Guru. He has given me Diksha Guru. He is my Diksha Guru. He is my Shiksha Guru. And why? Because he is acting in the mood of Radharani. I am your Diksha Guru. I am your Shiksha Guru. You come to me. So this is his call. He's making a call. Duro de hablar todo esto en español, pero yo te digo que AI no es una cosa tan favorable para nuestra vida. AI está examinando cómo ellos pueden traer a nosotros a su lado, calmadamente, para que los sirvientes sirven los que están dirigiendo todo. Ellos saben el DNA que es espiritual. Ellos saben cómo dirigir ese DNA para que ellos puedan controlar ese DNA. Ellos quieren ser los gurús. Ellos quieren ser los líderes. Ellos quieren ser el papa. Ellos quieren ser todo esto y así reunirnos debajo de una creencia de AI. Just a little bit of explanation there showing that all they actually want to do is unite us in their way of thinking. So there's not so many problems, you know. When you get too spiritual, you get a little crazy, and you got to admit it. It's like like a little bit of a craziness. Okay, so they want to unite AI under their direction. In other words, they become the gurus. They become the papa. They become, you know, the directors, the cardinals, the whatever, you know, I don't know, the rabbis. They become everything, you know. They can unite everything for us to behave ourselves under their guide. Well, he knows that this was coming. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sabía que esto venía. Y él hizo filosofía más libre. No está restringido. En esa manera, cualquiera, no importa dónde está, puede, aunque ni tiene un foto a nada más tiene que realizar que puede acercarse a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu directo. En esta era nosotros tenemos el problema y él sabe el problema. Y si esperamos alguien venir a liberarnos de este problema, usted va a tener mucho tiempo esperando. Yeah, you're gonna wait a long time to get somebody to come and the pure representative of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming next year around such and such a time, and at that time you can inquire from him and you get it right from his. Everything is true. But what says about those people that are going to die before the person comes? What's going on, you know? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not restricted. Everything like that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood, the compassionate mood of Radharani, is not only saying, come to me. He's saying, please do seva. Please do your devotional service, or please do this exchange of love, hand it to me and I will hand it to Krishna. This is what he's saying. He's saying, don't worry, I've come. And Vishnu Priya she can definitely tell you. Because just before leaving that last night with her, he says, you're going to be here to save the jivas. But if I stay here, I can't save the jivas. Because they know me from a different angle. And they will not accept it. I have to leave Navadvip. I have to leave you, even though I don't want to leave you, because he's dressing her very beautiful and talking to her very nice before he leaves, and very lovingly he was talking to her. He had her on his lap. This is the person who's going to take sannyas the next day. Come on, you guys. Yeah, he has her on his lap, and he's talking to her so lovingly. And when Vrindavan Das Thakur hears this about this, then he attacks Lochan and says, you shouldn't have written like that. But his mother was there. Vrindavan Das Thakur's mother was there, and she saw the scene. Why? Because Sachima, Narayani, Damodar, and others, they would look into the Kunja at night of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this was the ultimate night. This was the night that the Nikunja Leela was the highest. So they were watching all this, and they were seeing his love for her. Seeing his love for her. So Narayani tells her son, I was there. Después, aquí está el Señor Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Él está en la modalidad de Radharani. Él está pidiendo. Él no está diciendo, venga y haga servicio a mí. No, eso no es. Él dice, da su servicio en amor para servir a Krishna. Dalo a mí y yo lo doy a Krishna. Esto es todo completamente diferente que sirve a Krishna. Da el servicio que quieres dar a Krishna, dámelo a mí y yo lo doy a él. ¿Vale? Y así vas a creer que va a estar aceptado. Ahora, el día antes de ir de la casa, el señor Chaitanya tuvo un Prem Bhakti Nikunja Lila el super, ¿saben? Con su esposa, Sri Vishnu Priya. So, él hasta llegó al punto donde ella está sentado en su regazo y él está decorando ella en una manera tan bella. Y ella está diciendo, ¿dónde usted aprendiste todo esto? Usted es increíble. So, el amor de ellos estaba al tope. Después, cuando esto estaba escrito por Lochan Das Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur está en modalidad de un pajarito. Él dijo, no, mi Gauranga nunca hizo tal cosa. Pero la mamá de Vrindavan Das Thakur estaba ahí. ¿Y qué ella estaba haciendo? Bueno, ella estaba spying. Spying. Ok, ahí va Sachima, estaba ahí, Narayani estaba ahí, Damodar y otros, let's see, Kanchana estaba ahí, Amita estaba ahí, ok, no sé otra persona, pero muchos estaban, ¿qué estaban viendo? Ellos estaban viendo el Nikunja Lila. El más alto Nikunja Lila que han visto. Y Narayani le dijo a su hijo, sí, eso era la altura del amor Prem Bhakti que nosotros estamos viendo entre los dos, Vishnu Priya y Gauranga, o Nimai, quieres llamarlo. Después él se va. So, él estaba cargando eso. Y él le dijo a Vishnu Priya, usted se puede quedar aquí, toda la gente que viene a ver a usted se va a rendir a Krishna. Pero si yo me quedo aquí, ellos me conocen diferente. Ellos me conocen como el que pelea con los eruditos y tienen miedo de mí. Pero yo tengo que irme de aquí. Yo quiero dar este Hare Krishna mantra a todo personas, todo. He wants to give the Hare Krishna mantra to all of us, not just a part. So he has come to do that. Don't try to restrain him. Even just a picture and tell somebody that just take the picture and say Hare Krishna and pray, and that's it. Then what happens is all this work, all this endeavor of AI becomes functional for your advancement. You can enter into that, and when you enter into that, you can see what to do, what not to do, how to progress, because they're analyzing everything. They're analyzing everything for themselves because they want to get your favor. That's all they want. Because once they've got your favor, once they've got your belief, they've taken the position. You believe in AI, I got your favor. You're going to dedicate yourself to AI. So I've got your blessings, I got your favor, now I can direct you. So that's all they're actually looking for. So once the person has actually just gone directly to, there is no reason why. Don't tell me. Even if there's institutions that I know that my Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada and Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj and all of them have established, even though I know that they can help out a lot, they very impossible to get every corner of this world. Very. And we don't want to miss anybody. We want to get it out there. We want everybody to take the importance. And I don't have potency, but I can say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does have potency. And even to the point that I can say, do the Gayatri mantra. Just do the Gayatri mantra. Whereas others are saying, oh no, you have to take Diksha from the authorized devotee and everything. But I know that my Srila Prabhupada, when he was given even Diksha by tape recorders, tape recording back then, he put a statement there that was then removed, but that statement was very important. And that statement was, when it is possible. Don't forget, when it is possible. Hear this all from an authorized person. Hear this all from an authorized person when it is possible. When that possibility is not apparent in front of you and you don't see the qualification in the person, it is not that you can't have it. It's direct. It is direct. Even the Gayatri mantra can be chanted directly. Read that Gayatri mantra, chant it directly, because it's in the mood of Radharani. I want you to do devotional service. So what is my duty to do devotional service? My duty is to chant my Hare Krishna mantra and to do my Gayatri 3 times a day. That is the purification. That is the purification to give my seva to Radharani or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radharani. That's my seva. So he's ordering that. He isn't saying, okay, wait for somebody to come from India, and especially one that's totally dedicated and pure and everything. When it is possible. Ahora, Srila Prabhupada, él dio, yo tenía la bendición de agarrar Diksha directamente de Srila Prabhupada en San Francisco 74, después de Rath Yatra, Pero algunos no tenían esa oportunidad. So Prabhupada mandaba un tape. O sea, él mandaba el tape y la persona lo oía. Al último parte del tape dice que cuando es posible, oiga esto de una persona cualificada. Ahora, él está diciendo que esto que estás oyendo en este recorder no es cualificado. Eso es que él está diciendo. Lo que estás oyendo en este tape recorder no es cualificado. Tienes que oírlo de los labios de una persona que es cualificado. Ahí mismo te lo está diciendo. Pero él no ha restringido el dicho de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. De todas las personas deben de cantarlo. ¿Ah? Él puede dar, yo puedo dar este Gayatri mantra a ustedes, puedo dar el Hare Krishna mantra a ustedes y no crees que voy a sufrir, porque yo no me estoy poniendo como el instructor, yo no me estoy poniendo como el cualificado, no, yo no cojo carga, no puedo coger carga, no tengo cualificación. Pero yo todavía puedo hablar y puedo decir que canta Gayatri Mantra 3 veces al día. Ese Gayatri Mantra de Brahma Gayatri Mantra de Gaudiya Mat es el principal persona en ese Gayatri Mantra es Radharani. La compasión de Radharani está ahí. Compasión de Radharani. ¿Y qué es esa compasión? Aunque yo no estoy cualificado, yo te estoy cantando este Gayatri Mantra y ella lo está dando a Krishna. Y dígame si ella no está cualificada. So, no me vengas con instituciones y que, usted está contra institución. No, Prabhupada dice, cuando es posible, óigalo de una persona cualificada. Pero eso no quiere decir que este día no puedes ir en el internet, oír ese mismo tape de Srila Prabhupada cantando el Gayatri Mantra y de hoy día seguir cantando el Gayatri Mantra y el Hare Krishna Mantra. Eso da potencia a tu servicio devocional. Eso te hace más reunido. Y posiblemente esta vida ni ves una persona cualificada. ¿Y qué ibas a hacer? ¿Esperar todo el tiempo para una persona cualificada y después la persona no venir? No, inmediatamente hágalo y después rece para la persona cualificada venir a usted. Yo nomás digo eso. Y after all this is done, after all this is done, we've tricked AI. AI is working for us. AI is accumulating everything. It's incredible how they accumulate so much knowledge. They put it all into subject matters, and we can digest it because of our mind being so weak and everything. They have a way of wanting to control, but we have a way of using their same system to escape. Very carefully, just escape from their system. Not be enslaved by their system. Don't rely on something that is being run by AI. It certainly is not run for your benefit. It's to take everything that I'm saying right even right now is being analyzed by AI and how they can use it, and they're not paying me. I can say some beautiful things, I can say some wonderful things, even health-wise, and they're not paying me. They're using it. You think that they're foolishly just doing this? No, they are getting great benefit. People want to speak something out to others, and then they take it And it's not copyrighted, it's not patented or anything like that, and they use it for whatever the hell they want to and make money off of it. Don't think that these people are nice. No. They are making many, many more profits off of what we are. We are just little guys. They're big. I'm not against them, and I could care less what they're doing. But I'm just trying to bring it to the attention of the people that only way to get this AI functioning for you, for your benefit, is when you start attaching yourself to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. That's the only way. Attaching yourself to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, and if you do have a qualified guru, then all the blessings are with you. But those that don't or haven't had the facility to be able to connect with one directly, put it out. Give it to everybody. Put it in Chinese, put it in, whatever. And give it to everybody. Para ellos que ya están cualificados y han tenido la asociación de un guru cualificado, tu vida es bella, es increíble. Pero para ellos que no han visto una persona cualificada que puede de su propia boca darte el Gayatri Mantra, por favor, usa este Gayatri Mantra. Está cualificado por Radharani, la modalidad de Radharani en Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Y ella no nada más quiere, ella está llorando que por favor usted dame eso. Ella está llorando que usted por favor dame eso. Not only is Radharani in the Gayatri Mantra, the Gaudiya Gayatri Mantra, she is calling out. She is not looking who's qualified, who's not qualified, who's a Brahmana, who's a Kshatriya, who's a Vaishya, who's a this, the that, and the other. No, she's not looking for any of that qualification. She's just calling out, give me your devotional service and I will give it to Krishna. Así Chaitanya Mahaprabhu en la modalidad de Radharani está llamando y queriendo nuestro servicio ofrecido a Krishna por medio de ella. Él está llamando a las personas. Él no está viendo si somos Vaishya, Sudra, lo que sea, Brahmana. No, él no está viendo nada de esas cosas. Él nada más está diciendo, por favor, dame tu servicio y yo voy a ofrecerlo a Krishna. Yeah, my only qualification is I got to be a human being so I can analyze something and that's it. So everybody, even if the person's Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, whatever, just take a taste of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Prem Bhakti and just be as happy as you can get, So I hope that was, and again I say I'm not against any institution, but restricting the advancement or the ability to advance spiritually to the person at a moment that we are in right now is against Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. Nothing should restrict his mercy going anywhere in this world. It should go to everyone. No estoy contra ni una institución ni nada de eso, pero una cosa es firme. No haces cosas que restringen la posibilidad de la misericordia de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Esa misericordia debe de ir a todas las personas. Y ellos deben de saber que pueden agarrarlo inmediatamente. So I hope you have a nice Ekadasi. I'm having a nice Ekadasi myself, even just sitting here and talking to you. And don't worry, like I said before, I'm not going to suffer from what I'm saying, because I am not Guru. I am just passing the message on. I am not taking disciples. I don't know how to really do something like that, but I'm just passing the message on. No, no cree que yo voy a sufrir de esto, porque en realidad yo no estoy agarrando discípulos ni nada así, no soy cualificado, yo nomás estoy dando lo que Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quería dar abiertamente. Él no tenía una sociedad, abiertamente quería darlo. Si yo nomás estoy haciendo la misma cosa, dándolo abiertamente, váyate al Señor Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, ríndate, y Él te manda una persona cualificada. Ok, gracias. Después de todo. After all this, I don't even get a donation, so I know I don't have to be, I don't have to be too right or wrong. Let's see. Well, maybe 2 years ago, somebody gave a donation to one of my videos. Okay, so I'm not obligated. People just probably listen to have a good laugh or something. I don't know. But I like talking in this manner because Chaitanya was a very liberal person. Liberal person. He went and he looked out. He looked for the. He looked for the Buddhist. Yeah, he even looked for the Muslims. Yeah, he had exchanged with the Buddhists just to help them out, for helping them out. And then he also had an exchange with some Muslim, like guards of a border or something like that. And they also came to know of his, his existence. And this also just led to Akbar's father, he was the person in charge of Agra. Akbar's father, he was just as inquisitive for Gaudiya Vaishnavism as Akbar himself was. So already Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, just his traveling around, had so much influence, political influence too, not just in the spiritual realm, but political influence. So, I'll take this. Okay.